Surveillance catches an odd creature outside of La Junta home in Colorado. Is it an alien? We're not really sure what it is either.
Odd things happen all around us every day. Normally, they go unnoticed. But the thing about modern-day life is that CCTV cameras are everywhere, capturing those moments that would have otherwise gone missed. And some of the things that the cameras of the world have seen are as remarkable as they are shocking.
Surveillance catches an odd creature outside of La Junta home in Colorado. Is it an alien? We're not really sure what it is either.
Odd things happen all around us every day. Normally, they go unnoticed. But the thing about modern-day life is that CCTV cameras are everywhere, capturing those moments that would have otherwise. Number 20. ATM heist in Washington. In Washington state, burglars were caught on security footage stealing an ATM from a local bar. This event happened early in the morning, around 5 a.m., when two men appeared on camera pulling the machine from its ATM heist in Washington. In Washington state, burglars were caught on security footage stealing an ATM from a local bar. This event happened early in the morning, around 5 a.m., when two men appeared on camera pulling the machine from its wall and hauling it away. One of the thieves wore a white shirt, while the other wore a black one. In the footage, they used a cable to force open the ATM's door and shatter the glass. Afterward, they attached a device to the machine and sped off in their truck. The ATM crashed through the bar's front door, and the thieves left with the machine in under 10 minutes. ATMs are specifically designed with security features to protect them from break-ins. While thieves often try to steal the cash inside, the security mechanisms usually stop them from gaining access to the money. Though criminals might damage the machine, breaking into the vault or cabinet is extremely difficult. The general manager was left in shock over how quickly the burglars managed to get away with the ATM. This type of heist, which involved breaking into an ATM, seemed almost too easy for the criminals. The bar or the loss, especially not with all the money and equipment involved.
Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button, and click the notification bell right now, or this centipede will crawl on your face when you're sleeping.
Number 19. A horse visits the police. In England, CCTV captured a surprising visitor at a local police station, an uninvited horse. The brown and white stallion casually wandered through two automatic doors in the early morning hours, according to a police spokesperson. The animal made its way into the reception area, where a civilian police worker confronted the horse as it strolled in. The police later released footage of the moment, adding a touch of humor to the bizarre encounter. It was unclear if the horse was just an inquisitive creature or if it had wandered off from a nearby farm. Either way, it caused quite a stir at the police station. The police department even released a funny pun about the situation, joking, "At no point did the horse pose a risk to security." Eventually, officers discovered the horse had escaped from a field near the station. The horse's unexpected visit, though harmless, definitely made for an amusing and unusual sight. Number 18. Mysterious creature on camera. A woman's home security camera recently captured a strange and unexplained creature wandering around her neighborhood, and the internet is buzzing with theories. The footage shows a skinny, short figure with unsteady legs and floppy ears making its way down the woman's driveway in a strange, almost unnatural manner. Many online viewers were quick to speculate. Some thought it might be a local kid playing around, while others wondered if it was something far more otherworldly, perhaps an extraterrestrial being. The homeowner who posted the video was equally puzzled. She shared her surprise, saying, "I woke up on Sunday morning and saw this on my camera, and I'm just trying to figure out what it is." The video cuts off abruptly, leaving people guessing what happened next. In response to questions about the sudden stop, she simply replied, "I don't know." The clip went viral, not because there was any harm or damage, but because nobody can figure out what the creature actually is. The mysterious figure was compared to Dobby, the quirky elf from the Harry Potter series, sparking even more curiosity. Number 17. Customer fights back with fuel. A surprising moment of bravery was caught on video at a gas station in Chile. A man, filling his car with gas, became the target of 3 hooded thieves who jumped out of a white van and attempted to rob him. However, the customer was ready. He quickly grabbed the gas nozzle and sprayed the thieves with fuel in an effort to fend them off. The men, startled and covered in gasoline, tried to flee. One of them even attempted to sneak around the car to get into the driver's seat, but the man didn't back down. He continued to spray the thief, pushing him away. The van, still being sprayed with fuel, started pulling away as the thieves ran for their lives. The video ends with the criminals escaping, but the customer's quick thinking had already sent a strong message. While the outcome wasn't clear, the incident raised interesting discussions. Some online users saw the fuel spray as a warning to the robbers, while others suggested it was a clever tactic to make the van easier to identify for authorities. Either way, the footage left viewers questioning the lengths people will go to defend themselves in the face of danger. Number 16. Mysterious lights in Virginia. A couple in Virginia were left scratching their heads after they secured some strange footage late one night. The system alerted them to motion on their porch, and when they checked the video, they saw something unusual: an orb of glowing light. The couple, who wished to remain anonymous, were puzzled. They couldn't explain the source of the light, which seemed to move in a way that didn't resemble typical insects or other common objects. This unusual occurrence quickly grabbed attention online, with many speculating on what it might be. Some believed it could be ball lightning, a rare and unexplained phenomenon where spherical, glowing objects appear during thunderstorms. Others thought it could be bugs caught in the camera's motion detection. A few even wondered if the lights were supernatural, possibly ghosts or spirits. The homeowner, aware that they lived near a graveyard, mentioned that the lights didn't resemble the typical behavior of insects in the area. This part of Virginia is steeped in history, with a mysterious past tied to the lost colony of Roanoke. Could this event be connected to that centuries-old mystery? As of now, the glowing orbs remain an unsolved puzzle, adding to the area's eerie reputation. Number 15. Motorbike moves on its own. In a quiet street in India, a strange sight was captured on camera: a parked motorcycle suddenly rolling forward, seemingly without explanation. The footage, which has since gone viral, shows the motorcycle standing still at first, only for it to begin moving forward after about 15 seconds. After a brief roll, the bike topples over into the middle of the road, creating even more questions than answers. The footage quickly generated tens of thousands of views, and people couldn't stop discussing what might have caused the bike to move on its own. Many viewers wondered if it was a case of paranormal activity. Some were convinced that ghosts or spirits were behind the strange event. However, others believed it might just be a trick of video editing or a simple mechanical issue with the bike, like faulty wiring or gravity causing it to roll downhill. But no matter the explanation, the video has intrigued countless viewers. One social media user summed it up perfectly, saying, "Nobody would have believed this if it hadn't been caught on camera. Whether it was a spooky phenomenon or just an accident, it's certainly a moment that has left many puzzled. Number 14. Mysterious bird fall in Mexico. In northern Mexico, residents woke up to a shocking sight. A large flock of blackbirds suddenly fell from the sky, many of them dead on the streets. This unusual event occurred early in the morning and left the local community in disbelief. When police arrived, they found around 100 dead birds scattered across the area. A veterinarian who visited the scene suggested that the birds may have died from inhaling toxic smoke, while others speculated that air pollution or electrocution from power lines might have played a role. Some experts even proposed that a predatory bird could have caused the flock to plummet to the ground. Although no predator was caught on camera, some believe it could explain why the birds fell in such a coordinated manner. The incident involved yellow-headed blackbirds, a species that migrates from North America and Canada to the southwestern U.S. during winter. The birds are known to form large groups, a behavior called murmuration, which may have contributed to their sudden and dramatic fall. The video footage of the event is the only documentation of this bizarre occurrence, leaving many questions unanswered about the exact cause. Number 13. Man walks through closed door. A CCTV clip from a shop in an unknown location has left viewers scratching their heads. The video shows a man seemingly walking straight through a solid closed door with ease. The footage starts with two people sleeping outside the store, while a couple approaches the entrance, realizes the store is closed, and turns away. Suddenly, a man in a dark jacket and hood appears on the left side of the screen. Without hesitation, he walks straight through the door as if it's made. On the left side of the screen. Without hesitation, he walks straight through the door as if it's made of air. After passing through the glass, the lights inside flicker, and the man quickly exits again, holding what appears to be a snack. The footage has sparked wild speculation online. Some viewers suggest the man could be a time traveler or someone entering another dimension, while others think it's a case of teleportation. The date on the screen switches between 2016 and 2019, fueling theories about time travel or glitches in the space-time continuum. A few skeptics believe the footage could be cleverly edited, but for many, it's an unexplainable anomaly that only adds to the ongoing mystery of the glitch in the Matrix. Number 12. Gold chain heist, foiled by locked door. In a jewelry store in Thailand, an attempted theft was caught on camera in the most embarrassing way. The thief walked into the store and asked to try on a gold necklace worth over $500. He put it around his neck and admired it for a few moments before suddenly dashing toward the exit. However, his escape was quickly thwarted when the shop owner, sensing something was off, locked the door behind him. Unable to get away, the thief was forced to return to the counter and hand the necklace back while waiting for the police to arrive. The thief, who arrived on a motorcycle, admitted to the attempted theft, telling officers that he had recently lost his job and was desperate to make some extra money. The CCTV footage was crucial in securing his confession. The local police had all the evidence they needed to move forward with the case, and the suspect was promptly taken to court for his actions. The footage went viral, leaving people amazed at how the thief's plan fell apart so quickly, all thanks to a locked door and quick thinking from the store owner. Number 11. Woman's car plunges into pool. In Perth, Australia, a woman's car made an unexpected plunge into a backyard pool, but thankfully, 2 heroes were nearby to save her. The incident, caught on CCTV, shows the woman's car driving through a home's fence and landing in the pool. The woman was trapped inside, panic setting in as the car began to sink. 2 quick-thinking men, who were in the vicinity, rushed to the scene. They jumped into the pool, smashed the car window with a brick, and pulled the woman to safety. It's a terrifying scenario, a car sinking into a body of water. Once submerged, the pressure from the water makes it nearly impossible to open the doors, trapping anyone inside. In situations like this, experts advise waiting for the car to fill completely with water to equalize the pressure before trying to escape. Luckily, the 2 men were in the right place at the right time. The woman was incredibly grateful for their help, even saying, "I'd be dead without you." Although she was rescued, she was later charged with unlicensed and drunk driving, adding a legal twist to this unbelievable rescue story. Now it's time for the sweet topic. This man here, not the one on the table, the other one, works in a morgue, and the aircon at work was broken. He thought, insanely, he would take his work outside and do it there instead, in order to get away from the sweltering heat. The problem is, now it's time for the sweet topic. This man here, not the one on the table, the other one, works in a morgue, and the aircon at work was broken. He thought, insanely, he would take his work outside and do it there instead, in order to get away from the sweltering heat. The problem is the nature of his work. Obviously, wheeling a corpse out in public is a stupid thing to do. They were cameras. He was seen. Things went very wrong indeed, by which I mean he lost his job so fast. As always, let us know your thoughts in the comments section down below using the hashtag #SweetTopic. Number 10. Boy studying under streetlights. In a touching and inspiring moment, a young boy in Peru was filmed doing his homework. Indeed, by which I mean he lost his job so fast. As always, let us know your thoughts in the comments section down below using the hashtag #SweetTopic. Number 10. Boy studying under streetlights. In a touching and inspiring moment, a young boy in Peru was filmed doing his homework under a streetlight, showing the world his dedication to education. The boy, named Victor, had no electricity at home, so he sat on the curb, using the streetlight as his only source of illumination to complete his schoolwork. The video of his effort quickly went viral, drawing attention from around the globe. Among those who saw the footage were businessmen from Bahrain, who were moved by the boy's determination. They flew to Peru to meet Victor and his family, offering to help improve their living situation. Thanks to their generosity, the family received a new home, and the boy's home was restored with electricity. Inspired by his own childhood struggles, the businessman who helped promised additional support for Victor's education. Victor expressed his heartfelt gratitude, thanking the businessman for improving his family's life. "This kid will become a success story for children around the world," the businessman said, recognizing the boy's potential to inspire others. Number 9. Shoplifter uses pepper spray. A woman's attempt to steal designer handbags took a dangerous turn when she pepper sprayed a store employee in Newton, Massachusetts. The CCTV footage shows the woman snatching 2 bags and a hoodie, with a store clerk chasing after her. As the suspect heads for the door, she pulls out a pepper spray device and directs it at the employee, causing the clerk to retreat. This incident is the second such robbery in the area where thieves have used pepper spray to escape. Pepper spray is known for causing intense irritation to the eyes, nose, throat, and skin, and can make it hard to breathe. Fortunately, these symptoms usually fade within 30 to 60 minutes, but they can last longer if the person is trapped inside, as the store employee experienced. While the robber may have successfully made her escape this time, the encounter left everyone involved shaken. Number 8. Mysterious disappearance in the park. Footage from a CCTV camera at a park has left people scratching their heads. The video shows a man appearing out of nowhere behind a tree, then running past another tree before vanishing once again. This bizarre sequence of events has led many to wonder if the footage is real or if it depicts some form of teleportation. The term teleportation brings to mind science fiction, like the famous Star Trek line, "Beam me up, Scotty." But could this be more than just a fictional concept? While human teleportation remains a dream for science fiction, scientists have made advancements in the quantum realm. They've managed to teleport information between particles, though it's nothing like the teleportation depicted in TV shows. Some people who've seen the video think it's a clever trick, while others argue it could be something more extraordinary. Whether it's a glitch in reality or just an editing illusion, the video has sparked endless speculation. Number 7. Bear roams convenience store. In California, a bear decided to take a late-night snack break at a 7-Eleven, much to the surprise of the employee working the night shift. The CCTV footage shows the bear entering the store through the open door, but without any human customers. The bear, casually rummaging through the store, picks out a few candy bars and begins to munch. The employee, initially frightened, keeps his distance, knowing that the bear is simply looking for food. The bear made several trips in and out of the store, each time grabbing more treats. After about 30 minutes of snacking, the employee took advantage of the bear's break and blocked the door to prevent further visits. The footage captured the bear's unusual behavior, but the employee later mentioned that the bear appeared much larger in person, up to 30% bigger than what the camera showed. The bear's late-night raid definitely caught the attention of the internet, proving that wild animals are always on the hunt, even in urban areas. Number 6. Delivery woman fears husky. A delivery woman in a residential area faced a frightening encounter with a dog while making her rounds. In a video that has since gone viral, she's seen walking away from a doorstep after leaving a package, only to suddenly freeze and pull out her phone. The reason? A large husky appears on screen, and the delivery woman, visibly scared, screams for help. In her panic, she even tries to jump off a balcony to escape. Eventually, the dog's owner comes out and calls the pet back inside. The woman's extreme reaction might be attributed to a specific phobia known as cynophobia, which is an intense, persistent fear of dogs. For those suffering from cynophobia, the sight of a dog can trigger symptoms like dizziness, shortness of breath, and a general sense of terror. The incident sheds light on how unpredictable and overwhelming a fear of dogs can be for those who live with it, especially when they encounter an unfamiliar or particularly large dog while at work. Number 5. Spirit of a cat caught on camera. A CCTV camera has reportedly captured something eerie, what appears to be the ghost of a cat. The footage shows a faint, translucent cat walking across the screen, leaving viewers questioning whether they're witnessing a paranormal event. Could it be possible that a pet spirit lingers even after death? Many people share a powerful bond with their animals, and some believe that this emotional attachment can continue even in the afterlife. Experts in the paranormal field suggest that animal spirits are often not linked to trauma or suffering, but instead to a deep connection with their owners. These spirits are said to act as protectors, watching over their families long after they've passed away. In the case of the cat caught on camera, it could be that the animal's attachment to its home or owner was strong enough to persist beyond death. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the video has certainly sparked curiosity and raised questions about the nature of life after death. Number 4. Man steals a mannequin. Imagine walking into a store and seeing a man sneak in through the display window. But here's the twist. He isn't after a cash register or electronics. No, this man is there to steal a mannequin. CCTV footage shows him taking the mannequin, but no one really knows why. It's a bizarre crime, and naturally, it has sparked plenty of speculation online. Was he simply after a creepy collectible? Maybe he had an unorthodox romantic connection with the mannequin? This story may remind you of the 1987 movie Mannequin, where a man falls in love with a mannequin that comes to life. Of course, that's a fictional story, but there are real-life cases of people developing romantic attractions to inanimate objects, a phenomenon called objectum sexuality. Some individuals even marry objects they hold dear. This particular man, however, didn't hide his affection. He made sure the whole world knew what he was up to. Whether it was a quirky obsession or something more serious, the footage certainly left many people wondering about his unusual motives. Number 3. Worker sprays cigarette smoker with fire extinguisher. In a dramatic moment caught on CCTV, a gas station worker took matters into his own hands to stop a smoker from lighting up near the pumps. The scene begins with a man in a white t-shirt and baseball cap.
You trying to steal my gas tank, it's crazy, yeah. You're gassing me with this. You're over with. You're over with. Ain't this. You don't feel like pump is crazy, but you can't take nothing out. Where is this? Let's don't go that baby. When you feel it by gas tank. So, you over with.
Casually puffing on a cigarette while filling up his tank. The employee, clearly frustrated with the dangerous behavior, grabs a fire extinguisher and douses the man in a cloud of white powder, stopping.
You just smoked out by fire extinguisher.
The potential hazard in its tracks. What's the big deal with smoking at a gas station? Well, gasoline vapors are highly flammable, even though they can't be seen by the naked eye. These vapors linger in the air as you pump gas, creating a serious fire risk if they come into contact with a spark, like from a lit cigarette. The fire extinguisher wasn't just a dramatic gesture, it was a safety measure that likely saved the station from a potential fire. This incident serves as a reminder about the risks we often overlook, like the invisible danger of gas vapors in the air. Number 2. Cars seem to disappear on bridge. A bizarre optical illusion has left the internet scratching its head. A video from a bridge shows traffic driving toward a river, but as the vehicles get closer, they appear to vanish into thin air. The clip shows cars and motorcycles seemingly passing through a metal railing as if the barrier doesn't exist. As the vehicles disappear, The audience is left wondering if they're seeing teleportation in action or something even more mysterious. Theories started to swirl online, with some joking that the Bermuda Triangle had somehow moved to this bridge, while others suggested it was evidence of a new teleportation technology. The truth, however, turned out to be much simpler. The so-called bridge wasn't a bridge at all, but a regular road that passed over a parking lot with a reflective surface, making it appear as though the vehicles vanished into the water below.
I got something that's blinded. And I got live on the limit. We live on the limit. We live on the limit. I'm not gonna do visiting around state family. It's trying and not know what I'm doing. And just to feel it's pain.
While the trick is a fun optical illusion, it shows just how our brains can be easily fooled when presented with the right visual cues. Number 1. Girl destroys sand sculpture in Hawaii. At the Royal Hawaiian Hotel in Honolulu, a sand sculpture depicting 2 children from the ancient Hawaiian makahiki season was proudly displayed as the hotel's first sand sculpture. It took time and artistry to complete, but just a month later, a teenage girl took it upon herself to deface the artwork. CCTV footage captured her reaching over the partition and clawing at the sculpture, even knocking off the head of one of the figures. The girl didn't stop there. She grabbed a pillow and threw it at the sculpture, attempting to further damage the delicate work. Sand sculptures, especially those created for special occasions, are fragile pieces of art that require hours of care and skill to craft. The vandalism was shocking to everyone, especially since the artist had already returned home to Florida after completing the sculpture. In response to the footage, police managed to identify the girl and her friend through the help of anonymous tips. The artist, who had to fly back to Hawaii to repair the damage, was undoubtedly frustrated, but the whole incident highlighted the importance of respecting public art and the time invested in creating it. Have you ever done anything embarrassing when you didn't know the camera was rolling? Let us know in the comments below. See you next time.
Let's look at the